want to turn the lights on?
Oh, okay, we have one light. Guys, this is it. This is the final time you guys are ever going to see the world famous DSDT headquarters garage.
2 years ago. 2 years ago, guys. 2 years ago.
So one day, guys, we're going to have DSDT headquarters part 2. Maybe. Sometime future, next year. Who knows? It will happen.
Damn, I should have taken those things off the wall.
Always graffiti. DSDT for life. Try to stay here, Paul. Try to stay here. I think that guy, I don't know why I look at that guy, it looks like a damn pissed off Mexican over there. It kind of reminds me of that Lowrider logo for some reason. DSDT up there. DSDT everywhere. Yep. As we walk into the workshop for one last time. One last time, guys. We got shelves. We got stuff over here. That forever there's plugs there. We have plugs everywhere. Now here's the thing about this room, guys. That's where the workbench was. You all know that. But originally we were thinking about putting the workbench right here.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what we had a light.
I'll tell you more about
it.
I'm gonna pause this video and pause the
Yeah, still works.
Thanks, guys. Hold on.
Yeah. Guys, there's a German up here. A real long German.
True.
And I'm gonna miss this place. Really am. You guys stay tuned because one day I'll have a new shop. It might be next year, sometime, maybe. Who knows when it will be, to be honest with you guys. Guys, we're gonna get off here because we gotta go do some stuff. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Like I always say, like, share, and subscribe. And Camera Lady, you wanna say anything?
I'm alright.
You good?
Yeah.
Just say goodbye to the house.
Bye, 215.
Greenfield Drive.
Alright, guys. With me stopping here, right here at this wall, which I'm going to go to another clip of the wall. But my ideas for the next shop. This shop here had 10-foot ceilings. The next shop will have probably 14-foot ceilings, just enough to be high enough for a lift to be on one side, which would be more on this side, which we're gonna pause the video here. Hold on a second, guys. Which, if you look at how the shelves go back here along the back wall will have shelves, something similar to that. But I'm gonna include them over there in that corner. But like I said, there'll be I want to do 14-foot high ceiling in there, so that way in the future I could add a lift. But I want to, like on that wall, have 2 windows on that wall too. But the building probably will be a pole barn this time. And the thing is, I'm going to do a little bit different. But the shop I want to lay out similar to this shop. It'll have familiarity, but it'll be like this shop. Alright, hold on. Okay, that's not the best picture of it, but I want to do 2 doors again. But this time it's going to be 2 probably about 10-foot wide doors. So, inside of it, I want to make at least about 30 by 30. Which would give me enough space for 2 cars. Because in this shop, you could have put 3 cars in there. But trying to work around 3 cars was hard. If you have room for 2 cars, you have more room. And then you could space them out. Like, say where the Sequoia is, this door right here. Now that side would be where I want to put my lift. But I could, the thing about this shop is I could reverse this and still do it how I want. But I still want to lean onto, when you look at it, you feel like you're looking at my old shop or garage. But how there's two doors right there, I want to do the same thing in the new shop. But we gotta remember, there's going to have 14-foot ceilings, and that should be enough, high enough to put a 2-post lift in the future. I'm not going to do it right away, but I am planning to wire up, have wiring put where the lift is. Let's continue on. Guys, I'm back. I accidentally paused it there, but there we go again. Well, like I said, on this wall right here, I want to have 2 windows like it was before. So, like I said, it's going to be a pole barn style garage, but I want to incorporate those 2 windows somehow into the new design, so it feels familiar. But the windows might be lower. Like you can tell, it's, you know, it's stick framed in there, and we did have insulation in there, and it would fall out. We were going to insulate the whole garage at one point, but we never got to it. But let's go to the next frame, guys. This wall right here. Now, in my new garage, I do want to build a room off to the side for my tools and stuff, and put all my tools in there and have more room. That way you don't have all the space taken up outside, because on that wall there was a shelf, which you see sometimes in my videos. That shelf still exists, but we had some boards up there hanging up over the years, you know, with people painted on the walls and shit like that. But this time I'm gonna finish that, and plus I want to build the room probably about with 8-foot ceilings. So, like I said, with the garage going to have 14-foot ceilings, that little bit of area above that area would give me, I don't know, maybe about 5.5, 6 feet of a little bit of storage space. So I'm going to build a loft above that. So just imagine this garage with 14-foot ceilings. That would be probably the only thing that gets completed with the, you know, power in that, in the garage part of the shop. Above it was drywall. Above the we had drywall up there on the ceiling, but I don't know if I want to put drywall back up there. I might just get some OSB and screw it up on the ceiling and paint it white. And I mean, it's a garage, you know, you're not living out there. But we'll be talking about, once I go through the door here, I'm thinking about putting the door kind of in the same location. But yeah, well, we'll get into the shop part, or the shop part itself. But that wall, I want to build something similar in my new garage like that. But like I said, I want to do, it'll have 2 10-foot doors, so maybe I'll have more space. I'll figure that out once the building goes up and I start designing this room. But now we're going to talk about my workshop, or the tool room, or whatever you want to call it, or the place that's going to have air conditioning. And at least I have a place to go in there when it's hot in the summertime to get sit in the AC. There we go.
Walk into the workshop for one last time. One last time, guys.
The wall beside me there, I'm going to do the same thing again. That's a pegboard wall. The whole distance of the wall will be pegboard. And plus, on that side of the garage, I do want to put 2 windows in there too. It, like I said, I wanted to feel like you were at the old shop, but it's going to be a little different. Like I said, it's going to be a pole barn, so I can probably put 2x4 walls in between the posts, and I can just build it out. So I want to incorporate the pole barn look to it, so It won't look completely like white walls across there, but hell, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But this room here will be insulated. So, I want to do the pegboard style, like this wall is here. So, yeah. It'll be something similar to that. But like I said, this room right here will be 8 foot tall. I mean, it'll have 8 foot tall ceilings in it. So, that gives me room above it outside the shop area, the garage area. I could have storage above it. So, I'm going to frame out some studs. I'm going to show you guys right here like this is in this room. If you can tell, yeah. But this, you know, it'll be insulated like this. Like that has a ceiling. It will have a ceiling. It will be finished and painted and get you enough light. We'll talk about light in the shop here in a minute. So, let's move to the next clip. Now, the shelves on the wall. I'm thinking about doing something similar to that. Depending how the door goes in or where the door will be. I want enough room where I could build shelves like that, but like I said, the walls will be 8 feet. So I could come up maybe 3 feet from the floor, or 2 feet from the floor, go up as tall as the door, but this time I want to put over the doorway there a shelf connecting them, which would give me a little bit more storage space for like random, I don't know, like, I don't know, we'll use this ball of aspirin, like, you know, for like, you know, like nuts and bolts and stuff like that. Or I could build like a cabinet there with shelves in it and I could shut the doors. But I think I'm going to keep it open because I like the open look. It makes it easier to find stuff. I can organize it a little bit better, but I'm going to do something similar to that in the garage, probably where the door will be, and then you can tell right next to the door there's the lights. Turn it on. Now, while we're at the same, kind of the same spot, I'm going to move the frame a little bit. The back of this wall. We'll go to the workbench area where you just saw the previous spot. Alright, in this area in my garage, if I build it similar to this, I want to do something similar like this. But where the door is, right behind that door will be a refrigerator, or I could put the refrigerator over here. But I'm thinking about putting the refrigerator behind the door, because we had a cabinet there, and I don't know, I might make the door a left swinging door in. I don't know yet. I'll decide that, but I think it won't, you know, won't have painted up windows and stuff. The boys did that years ago. And yeah, guys, I'm gonna do something similar like that. I kind of want to do a shelf back there, because I could put stuff on it and maybe have a place to hang a few things. I don't know if I'll do exactly like that, but I will have an outlet back there. And I might put a 220 outlet on that wall, or where my workbench will go. Maybe I'll put it where my workbench will go, so that way if I have a welder, I can use it for welding and stuff. So we'll talk about the workbench area right now. This is a little bit better angle of it. But like I said, I like to have the door kind of equivalent to the window, but it could be offset. And if you look over by the door, there's light switches there, so yeah. It will have a ceiling fan in that area too. But it will be kind of like that, you know, probably be more up against the wall because 8-foot ceilings. In this shop, in the workshop side of the garage, it did have 10-foot ceilings. Well, I'm doing 8-foot because I don't need all that extra space. And this workshop, if you can tell, it had a brick foundation that was set up for 2 feet, a little over 2 feet. So, because of the we built this garage into a hill, so we had to build a brick foundation around it, or a cinder block foundation. Now you can see the shelf's a little bit better from this angle, but kind of where the pegboard is was where the workbench was. Now I've been kind of thinking back and forth how I want to do this. I do want a piece of pegboard behind my workbench. That way I can hang up some stuff there. A little bit of this and that. But I don't think it's going to be as wide as that one was. But I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. But with a big piece of pegboard behind me, it would be okay. But I might do something similar to that. Maybe just one sheet of pegboard. Maybe like 6 foot wide. That way I could have some stuff right there. Then right behind me I could have the stuff behind me. Guys, sorry about anything popping up on this video. But yeah guys, the pegboard right there. And plus I do want to have a light over my workbench, kind of like that, but you know, it'll be LED. Then I'm gonna get me a strip plugs to put like right above the pegboard, so that way I would have outlets right there I can plug anything into, like a workbench drill press, or I don't know. I might get I'm gonna buy tools later on for the shop, but I'll have stuff where I can plug in anything, grinder or workbench, or I might have a grinder stand. I don't know yet, guys. So I'll lay it out once I get the stuff for it. Well, this spot right here I was telling about, that's where the workbench is. Originally we were going to put the workbench between the two windows, but Dad decided to move it around and put it on the other side. That's why there's a light switch and 2 plugs there, so we could plug stuff up and put stuff there. Yeah. But I think in the new garage, that whole wall will be pegboard, and that way I can have a whole bunch of pegboard wall, and then I can hang anything up there. I can expand, add more if I need to. Tool storage. I don't know, guys. But I still want to design this thing. And but it'll be interesting. We're almost done now, guys. That's a little bit better angle of it. But if you can see the strip right there underneath the pegboard, I want to do something similar to that again. So I have an outlet to plug in tools and stuff like that. Once again, I'm showing the fan. And I will have a ceiling fan in my
Guys, it was a long journey.
Well guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and maybe some of these ideas will be part of the new workshop. But guys, I'm sorry about notifications and stuff doing this. I'm trying to do this the easy way off my phone, and every time I hit the pause button or hit the stop button. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this, but a lot of these ideas will be incorporated into the new shop. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and stay tuned when I build that shop. This might give you guys some ideas for your own shop build or something, but this is ideas I've been thinking about in my head for a while. Enjoy. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Bye guys.